some new indie games that popped up, where I suspect even more will show up next week. So to get things moving, here are a selection of gorgeous games that I think you should wishlist. Let's begin with Chronicles of Two Heroes Amaterasu's Wrath, a 2D action platformer which I have covered before, recently launching its Kickstarter campaign, which is all but a certainty that it will get fully funded. This gives you the ability to switch between two characters freely, each having their own unique abilities, between the sword slashes of the samurai and the more agile movement and attacks of the ninja. The one thing that I'm not sure of is that its Kickstarter page says that it is a Metroidvania, but I don't think it is, where they're taking inspiration from The Messenger and Ninja Gaiden, where I think it more resembles the latter. Still, if it looks neat, do check out the campaign for rewards. Pizza Possum is an arcade stealth action title that sure looks to be taking inspiration from Untitled Goose Game, where you play as a hungry possum causing trouble in a beach town, looking wacky and fun. Another interesting Kickstarter title to keep an eye on is Murus, a gorgeous pixel art precision platformer without platforms, which looks like a clever inversion of what we're used to in this space. Grass in this world has become cursed, where landing on it will kill you, so it is wall jumps, air dashes and grappling hooks, in a twist on the floor is lava. It does seem exhausting though, but will appeal to people who love games like Celeste, where it even has a built-in level editor for you to make your own challenges. I especially love the dithering of the pixel arts in this, where it has an ambitious target with quite a ways to go, so if you love this genre, chip in if you can. There have been quite a number of beautiful, underappreciated puzzle games in recent memory, with Naru: The Forgotten Lands being one such example, where you play as an orb of light, exploring and injecting life back into the ruins of an ancient civilization. It gives me vibes similar to games like Acacia: The Path of Light, making this of interest to me. You may be able to tell where Phonopolis comes from due to the art style, where this is the next title from developer Amanita Design, who are masters at the modern adventure game, this time being set in an authoritarian regime, looking excellent as well. I absolutely love The Valiant, a squad-based RTS title that looks like medieval Company of Heroes with a great trailer, so enjoy.
This is a journey that began over a decade ago, with Theodoric von Achenberg and Ulrich von Gravel, Knights of the Templar Order, brothers in faith and in arms. They stumbled across something heavenly, a piece of a sundered divine relic never meant to be possessed by man. Ulrich claimed it, driving a wedge between the knightly brothers, and so Theodoric left the Templars, vowing never to draw his sword again. That, however, wasn't meant to be. Ulrich is a great crusader now, on the warpath to find and unite the other pieces of the relic. Should he succeed, he'll unleash untold evil upon the world. And so Theodoric was drawn into pursuing him across Europe towards the Holy Land to stop him. He was joined by new companions on the way. A trusty archer Conrad, his loyal huntsman, the fervent Gascoigne poised to undertake chivalrous adventures, the eager mercenary Captain Grimhild Eyedaughter, and myself, Reinhardt, Lord of Kempton, Knight of the Teutonic Order. We came together for different reasons, yet each of us took on Theodoric's quest against Ulrich and seek to protect the world from the great peril that wielding the artifact would wreak. I pray to the Lord for strength to prevail, but Ulrich's allies and henchmen keep opposing us every step of the way. And yet, bound by camaraderie and a common cause, while drawing inspiration from Theodoric's determination and faith, our warband marches onward, ever resolute, ever dauntless, ever valiant.
An interesting looking co-op third-person shooter is Glitchbusters Stuck on You, a very colourful and cute looking game set in a virtual world where you're quite literally squashing bugs in this game. It does give off vibes like Splatoon, but with co-op only, with support for up to 4 players, and just looks like a good time. Let's kick off the top 3 with Chants of Senna, one of the most visually gorgeous games out there, being an adventure exploration title where you are the mysterious traveller that legends say will reunite the people of the tower. Visually, it looks inspired by the works of Mobius, much like Sable from last year, which makes it stand out. I didn't have time to mention this, but the previous game was inspired by the Tower of Babel, and speaking of which, the Library of Babel is one that draws from a similar inspiration, although as you can see, expressed in a much darker manner. This is a stealth action cinematic platformer set in the far future of the year 20,000, where you play as something known as the Seeker, investigating a murder. Things quickly take a turn for the worse as the library is locked down, where you need to explore, solve the mystery, and to get out alive. There's a nice mix of platforming, stealth sections, and even adventure game style crafting, looking gorgeous as well, which makes this of interest. An all-action title of interest is Axolotl, one that is on point in so many ways, from the name, memes, action, and roguelike structure that makes it for fans of the genre. You play as a very hungry creature on the hunt for food, actually shooting and killing other creatures in order to feed yourself. The action, it looks to take inspiration from the best in the space, including Enter the Gungeon and Nuclear Throne, already getting 2.5 times its target within 3 days of the campaign launch, but do still support this for stretch goals and rewards, taking the number 1 spot. For more roguelites, watch these videos and I will see you after the jump.